Welcome, everyone. This is MD, aka the Crypto Prophets, and I am so delighted to be with you again today to present to you Feed the World Initiative, guys. Feed the World Initiative is a concept that started many months back, and we just launched like 1.5 week ago. This concept, Feed the World Initiative, is actually an idea that involves four basic projects. Okay, if you go to our website, feedtheworldinitiative.org, you're going to see that. So the basic projects that we have is food and agricultural program. We also have blockchain for water. I'm going to share my screen right now while I show you all the things that we have on board for you all. So I want to thank all of you that are here. We shall be doing this like every day, just depending on my schedule. If I'm not traveling, we intend to do this like every day. But other leaders are already opting to also come and share with you the importance of what we are doing. So if you go to feedtheworldinitiative.org, that is our website. Okay. And yeah, of course, this website, guys, when you look into this, you realize you can now read, if you click on projects, you can read our projects, just go through this and read our project. Very soon, you'll start having images of some of the things that we have started doing. So, Feed the World Initiative is a project, non-governmental organization that we have four basic projects: food and agriculture, water program, Web3 training and blockchain, and healthcare program. So you want to read all this from the website. So, guys, one thing you should know is that for all these projects to come to materialization, we need to have fundings to realize this project. Even though it's a non-profit organization, you will realize that most projects that are non-profit, what they usually do is that they have to take donations from other organizations, from other, even from the government, in order for them to realize a project. But we want to create a kind of system here where we are going to be auto financing, all right, where we finance ourselves by ourselves. So what we want to do is that, or what we are already doing, is that we want to have our own digital token in the Web3 program, where we have already have that on board. Like if you come to app.feedtheworldinitiative.com, we have our own token known as Feed the World Coin. All right, Feed the World Coin is a coin that we have launched in order to support our activities. And for this to happen, we launched this like 1 week ago, after which many people who bought this coin, they are in very good profit right now. We launched 1 week ago, like that was like 12 days ago. And a lot of you that actually bought this project from day one, you guys are already around the 10x region right now. You guys are around 10x. Like your money has multiplied 10 times already. The market cap is 2.1 million as per this time that we are talking. And we intend to push this the whole of this month. We intend to break this major resistance, because it's very important that you should know where the resistances are, so that if we break those resistances, then we are good to go. If we break a resistance around $2.6 million market cap, if we break that resistance, then we will definitely go to the next one. Okay. So make sure that you should be buying, all right? You should be buying this and holding. We encourage all of you to buy. So how is this going to fund our project? Because many people are like, okay, if we have this, how will this fund our project? So our intention is to help people to first of all make money. All right, first of all, make money by themselves. This coin is in the open market. You need to have a Phantom wallet, download a Phantom wallet, and then have some Solana, and then you can swap it in your Phantom wallet. Okay, so that is how you go about that. Very, very easy. We'll definitely be teaching you how to be doing all this every day Okay, so the whole idea is that when you buy this coin, when the entire community buy this coin is going to appreciate in value. And when it appreciates in value, you can now decide maybe to do donation. You can decide to do a donation on our website. Like you can come here, for example, on our app.feedtheworldinitiative. All right, you can buy directly from the website. Like you just connect your wallet here, and then you buy directly. If you connect your wallet here, all right, you're just going to buy directly from the website, which is really awesome. And then if you want to do donations, if you like what we are doing, and then you can just come here like this, click on donation. All right. When you click on donation, it will carry you now to the organizational website. All right. It will carry you to the organizational website. And then you click on donate now. All right. You can now click on donate and then put the amount of Solana that you want to donate, right? For example, if I want to donate maybe zero point 0.1, whatever amount I want to donate, I'm going to put the amount here and then I connect and I continue to donate. But they are still working on this. Probably the end of this week, you should be able to see when you donate, you're going to be able to download a digital certificate of gratitude, like to thank you for having this. And of course, whatever you are donating, 50% of that money will be refunded back to you in our token. So if you donate for $100, you should expect that you are going to have 50% of that money in our token, which is FW coin. The rest goes for donation. The rest will goes for maybe NFT badge. Maybe you're going to have, there are like, we have incentives here. They're still working on those incentives. You'll see them. You can have NFT badge. You have digital certificate of gratitude, which you can tweet them. There'll be a way to tweet it directly. And this token will be given to you within 12 months. All right. The token that will be within 12 calendar months or within 12 sessions. There is TGE. TGE is token generating event. So each time they are doing distribution of token, you'll be able to have it within 12 sessions. So we don't want to give you all at once because we just want to maintain this price and keep going up. We don't just want this price to go where it is right now. So before we release token to members, especially those who bought in the pre-sale, we will make sure that we have moved this price a little bit. So the whole idea is we make money from here, and then we now decide now to donate. Donation will be at will. But donation in different categories will definitely help you. All right, donation in different categories will obviously help you to obtain certain priorities in the company, or it will help certain positions in the company. So when you donate, this money will be trackable. You'll be able to see the wallet. We are going to put a tracker such that we'll see the highest number of countries that are donating. We are going to see the highest number of countries that are donating or participating, and then we'll be able to take care of your people more if you are having the highest country donating, the number of people donating per day, you'll be able to see that, and the wallet where donations are going, you'll be able to see all that. We want to be very, very transparent. We'll start with food program. All right, we'll start with food program, and then after the food program, we'll definitely continue with water project. We're going to provide water to communities where they don't have water. All right. We want to provide water to communities where they don't have water. And we also have the Web3 program. For the Web3 program, we are going to have an app. This app, you download it. And when you download this app, you will now have what we called you'll be able to unlock some of this training by using our FW coin. You unlock the trainings, the Web3 trainings, in order for you to gain some extra knowledge on smart contracts, which our partners in the US, they'll be working on that. All right. So, guys, one thing you should know is that we are working tirelessly, and our objective now is to make sure that we move from where we are now to at least $4 million market cap. That is where we want to go, at least $4 million market cap. So, guys, if you are selling right now, you don't know what you're doing, because we are doing everything within our power, or we are going to do everything within our power to push this even higher. So right now we are looking for investors, we're looking for holders, we're looking for people that can really hold this for a while. And yeah, so guys, trust me, This is really going to be awesome. Okay, this is going to be awesome. Very, very soon. We are exploring some other things that are going to help us to push the price up. We are still looking into that. So we'll definitely discuss that with our programmers, and you guys will be having the updates as soon as possible. So right now, guys, I want to show you something. All right, I want to show you. We should see what we really want to do, what our intent, all right, what our intentions are, because it's very, very important. Right now, we have been able to spend money from our reserve funds because when we started, we had enough reserve funds because we did not want to depend on selling the coin. We don't want to sell the coin to bring down the price. We don't want to sell the coin to bring down the price. So we had reserve funds, and these reserve funds, we are using it to pay programmers to move forward with our program without necessarily selling. Because if we sell, we don't want to crash the price. And right now, we have been able to print our t-shirts without even selling our coin. We have been able to send funds to some regions where they're already working on their own t-shirt, and we are buying food right now to share. And some areas, our leaders are doing what we call needs assessment. So if you look at some of these images, this is our needs assessment group for us here who are in Douala. The needs assessment group leaders are going out there and they are filling a form. All right, they are filling forms like this to show the team what this family is going through. This is a single mom living with her kids. You can see 5 kids. One, two, three, four, five. 5 kids. You can imagine. Look at the house where they are living. This is pitiful. So this Thursday, we are feeding this home. We shall go and feed this home and provide them food that they can take them even for a month. So we shall be doing this. And yeah, this is another one. Okay, this is another mother. And yeah, if you go to this is our needs assessment team. Look at this image, guys. When you look at this image, by the way, you should understand that this is not someone who is living an easy life. All right. So look at where they are living. You see that at least there is hunger in the land. You can see that by yourself. These people need support. All right. And if you look at her, she's not healthy at all. She's not healthy. She needs support. Whether you like it or not, she needs support. So we shall be helping this home. This Thursday, we shall be helping the home. The needs assessment is a document, or the needs assessment form is a document that stipulate the name, number of people in the house. Look at number of people in your household. Look at 10 people in the house. Hey, my God. I don't know how they manage, how they are doing it, but look at guys, 10 people in the house. So that's a form that you fill, like number of people in the house, 10. And food needs, so how many meals, they say, how many meals does your family typically eat per day? Okay, they say 2. Another one, I'm just trying to look at the question. Um, they say, what kind of food is most needed in your home right now? Rice, oil, beans, corn flour, baby flour. They need everything, guys. They need everything. Are there any young children, elderly people, or sick people in the house? Yes. Wow. If yes, and I've given the name. All right. Where do you usually get food from? Markets. All right. Or others. And then what is your biggest challenge in getting food? No money. You see that, guys? In fact, these are the type of forms that we give you when you're going out to do needs assessment. And then look at these guys. See, look at this home. This is a home where people are living. You see this home where people are living. We really want to take care of homes like this. Um, there are just so many. Look, if you look at this mother, it is not well with her. Look at the child. Look at this child behind here. I'm not looking at the mother. I'm looking at the child behind. Maybe some of you might be looking at the mother, but I'm looking at this child. This is what I'm saying. If you look at this child is not healthy. They need support. Okay? They need support. And obviously the mother should need support. I don't know how you're seeing it, but look at the environment where they even live. So they need support. So our team is on the floor, is down there in the street. They are doing this, and they are trying to console them, telling them it's well. Look at this. I still think they need support. Okay. Yeah, you might look at them, they might look healthy physically, but trust me, I'm sure by the time you talk to them, all right, by the time you talk to them, you will realize that you will realize that the thing you hear from them will completely be different. All right. The thing you hear will completely be different. So look at that, guys. Now, see, now our team is taking note. Our team is down there taking note. All right. They are taking note and trying to see. When you look at him, you realize that he's not healthy. Something is not well. Okay. So these are just examples, right? So just look at this mom. When you look at her, you realize that she's not fine. Guys, this is humanity that we need to take care of. There are millions and thousands of people all over the world who are really going through these kind of issues. And I bet you guys, um, we need to contribute in order to give a kind of helping hands. Look at where people are living. When you look, you realize that this is not good. So we want to support. If you have passion, join us to support this. That is why it's important that you buy our token. Once you buy this token, the price. Guys, I want you to buy this token, please. Buy for $1,000, $2,000. This price is going to pump, and all of us shall be happy. Don't rush to sell. Because people like this, they are suffering, they need our help. And for you, in order for you to be able to help us, you can only help us by buying some of this. All right. You can only help us by buying some of this token. So do not hesitate in buying. Buy as much as you can because homes like this, there are millions of this. If we go to $0.1, the price now is 0.0014149. Believe me, you guys, if we go to 0.0.1, all of you buying right now, you are going to be very, very happy and you shall donate more. So do not, all right? Do not. Thank you so much. A lot of comments are coming on the chat box. Someone says a good initiative. Could a need assessment be developed into a Kobo tax pool or ODK to be used in funds rather than papers? All right. Of course, you are right. I don't know how to develop that. Maybe you contact us so that you can show us how to make it very well to be used in a form. We don't have an app yet, which it is something that we wanted to include in our app. But once we have our app, all these things shall be included in the app. Okay. So let's come to the business side of things. Okay, let's come to the business side of things. When you look at these people, you realize that a token like this that is in the open space, the money is not centralized. Our money is decentralized. When you buy this token, you are giving value, and the donation page is open. You can actually donate. All right, you can donate from the dApps area, or just click here, donate now, and donate. But for you to donate, we cannot donate when our token is not growing. So we need community builders. All right. We need community builders. And we are even looking forward to put a rewarding program for those who will be working so hard, ambassador program, rewarding program, and as well as probably maybe a staking program. A staking program can enable this to even go higher. You can really move further for a staking program. We are still trying to see how that is going to look like. Probably if we add staking program, rewarding program, and we create a market base. So these ideas are running behind. We are discussing with the team to see how we can implement all this so that the price can move. So all of you buying right now, imagine if we implement a marketplace where people can buy using our token, or if we implement a staking program where you stake to earn more token in future. This can really move the price even higher. So we are going to discuss all this and we shall be letting you know. So some people who are actually out there, who are in the streets, who have been out here, some people receive their money to get food in other regions today. So believe me, you are going to see some more materials coming on board, more content. And when you receive this content, please share them all over the place because we want people to know our intentions. Our intentions are good. We don't want to do a pump and dump coin. Our coin has a real impact utility case. We don't want to dump it on the people. We want it to keep growing so that we can be able to help our people. So like you can see here, guys, like you can see here, these are, for those of you who are coming, these are all people that needs assessment has been done. By this weekend, we shall be feeding these homes. All right, we shall be feeding these homes by weekend. We shall be feeding all these homes. We are starting with food. Very soon we shall give enough. And the whole idea is this. Let me show you something like this kind of home. All right. The whole idea is when you come to this kind of home, maybe this child, this boy, maybe he's a dropout. All right. Maybe he's a dropout. So what we do is that we are going to interview him. That's a livelihood. We call that livelihood program. So we interview this guy, for example, if he's not working at all, we try to find a job for him. Or if he can do something like maybe he dropped out from school, he is doing nothing, we find a trade that he can learn. If he can be maybe a mechanic, if he can be maybe a driver, if he can be maybe a carpenter or whatever. So we can now sponsor a place where he can therefore learn something so that tomorrow the family will not more depend on us. So when he's going to be in our books. So when he or she is in our books, we now follow up. We'll be follow up and documenting everything until when he will graduate. When he graduates now, we now open his own workshop or his own shop or whatever we can do for him in order to establish at least one person in that family because we are not going to feed them forever. But while feeding them, we shall be looking at those who are matured enough in those houses. And then, because we, in our agricultural program, people will need to work. So if people need to work, those that are employed, when you look at somebody like this lady, for example, when you look at this lady, maybe she needs a job. So we're going to have programs that there'll be job. So if this lady is not working, maybe they have problems to get a job. We're going to provide jobs for them because we'll partner with other organizations and job opportunities are going to come out. Even as we expand, we are going to have more people that are going to need that we are going to provide jobs to. So this kind of situation will help provide job. Even in our farming program, we want to work something that we can start from beginning, like cultivate our own crops. We can decide to cultivate something like cassava, potatoes that can be converted into our potatoes can be converted into what? It can be converted into flour, biscuits. We want to do all those finished products by ourselves. Okay, we want to do all those finished products by ourselves. Like if you look at this lady, maybe she's not working, but maybe she can be a good hairdresser, or maybe she has learned a trade and she doesn't have a good place to start with. So we offer her a job in order to make some savings for herself. So we're going to follow up livelihood program. So as the needs assessment is going on, the leaders are therefore going to be carrying out a kind of livelihood program, taking notes of homes that have people that they can learn a trade. All right. So if they can learn a trade, it therefore means that we can now support them. Okay. For example, you can see children in the house, they might not have a job. We therefore provide them job. Those that don't have a trade, we can provide them a trade. So that is a plan. The plan is bigger than what I'm explaining here. It's just the kind of summary of what we want to do. So welcome again, everyone. This is our first meeting, and we intend to be doing this every day. We are looking for ambassadors, leaders, those who are willing to work, and they want to people that can put in real effort. We are going to generate lots and lots of money and feeding all these homes, taking care of livelihood programs, providing water in communities will never be a problem. So if you are here, guys, and you want to contribute, or those that are in the terrain, I mean, those are in the field, if you are here or you want to contribute or what you think about this program, please indicate, unmute yourself. Someone said it's also good you include the section for disability status of the beneficiaries, except I didn't follow up with the sections well. So we are not doing exceptions, all right? Disabilities, we are going one step at a time, all right? We have a lot to do. There's just a whole lot to do, and everything is well organized, and we're going one step at a time. A lot of things are still going to be developed. This is just a start. And trust me, all the disabilities, majority in Cameroon, I know all their centers because those are something I've been doing. I know their centers, I know where to get them, I know where to see them. Because I've worked also with the delegate for social affairs here in Cameroon. So I know I have the list even. I even have all the list of all those that have these centers, disability people or organizations that have registered. We have them. All right. Lots are still going to be developed. We are not going to leave. We are just going to follow our mission. It's true. A lot of people are suffering, but some people have specific cases that are not in our mission. All right. If it is not in our mission, we don't look at it. I'm sorry. We can't help everyone, but we can help those that are in our that are in alignment with what we are doing. Okay. All right. So let me hear from you guys. I don't want to take much of your time. This meeting is 45 minutes. We shall develop this training like this. Today, we're just introducing you to our concept for you to understand what we want to do and showing you what we are already doing and calling on you all to join us and be very, very active so that we can keep taking this community forward. A lot of people are here all over the world. I see a lot of Canada, USA faces, UK, Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya. A lot of you, a lot of you are here. Uganda. Thank you all of you for coming, and I really appreciate you all. And I hope that you guys are doing everything in order for us to move this forward. Okay. So who will go first? Who will go first? Who want to comment? Don't be shy. I know some of you are shy. Why shall you shy? Maybe if you are shy, shall you shy for me? You shouldn't shy for me, okay?
Good day, my leader.
All right. Greetings, sir.
Uh, good to hear the breakdown of the update. Thank you so much. It's a great privilege and an honor to be part of this life-changing project. Just a little thing I wanted to say, and it's about data gathering. I'm thinking for the form, the assessment, need assessment form. Is there a way we can capture it to be e-form? So members it can either be an app or an application that people who are carrying out the need assessment, can do that with their gadget. It can also be something like a real-time Google Sheet or something that we might not need to submit it, but once you have access to the link, you can fill the form and it's real time. We can see it just to make our work easier and keep it
Right. I
transparent as
think
well.
I can do a Google form for that so that it can be real time. Then I give access to those that are on the street so that when you submit,
Yes.
data comes to us directly. You don't need to
Yes.
submit. You don't need to actually you will not need to come and printing papers up and down. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll work on that tonight. If I can't work on that, I'll ask the programmers if they can produce something like that where leaders can just go and they pull out their phones, they submit, it comes to the office directly. Yeah, we'll do that. The other thing is about the form also is that we also like to have images, pictures, videos, specific cases. Well, I just hope that we'll be able to pull that out in one way or the other. We'll see. We'll see what to do. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Derek.
Hello, Collins. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm very happy to be part of this initiative. I think I already talk again on the issue of the need assessment.
Yeah.
I think using the papers will not really be a good idea because to key in the data into the system will take a lot of time. And if you develop a Kobo tool or a OGK, you'll be able to key in the data at the level of the field and you receive it at the office. That would be good if you're using the gadget.
Right.
Secondly, concerning the issue of disability, it's always good to, when it comes to segregation of data, you ensure at the level of need assessment to have sections of disability, not having contacts of people who could easily give you names, but the real people who are disabled and they are suffering at the level of the community. Not like you go to the communities just to target those who are disabled, but in data, you always make sure that you have every section of vulnerability
Right.
when you are out for assistance. Because in the world of humanitarian aid today, when you present your data, you also need to make sure that you have all those sections to prove, maybe at the level of sex, um, disability, and also sometimes the level of economy. But as of now, if you have my main concern is the mood of data collection. I think if we focus on having something to do with OGK or Kobo toolbox to be used from the phone, then that would be good.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is noted. We'll definitely discuss. We have a meeting with the programmers tomorrow, so we'll definitely discuss about that. Probably we'll develop one thing or the other, and probably by next week we should have that set up. I think if
Yeah,
we even have it from the website, it can even be better. That anybody can just go from the website and just carry his need assessment directly, and we have the data.
yeah, because with the OGK or the Kobo tool, you can easily pick the altitude or whatsoever to earmark the locations where you've
Right.
carried out your need assessment.
Right.
But for the pictures, you have no problems. You can still snap the pictures, then you upload them later in the group or wheresoever you want to have the pictures.
Right. Okay. Awesome.
Sorry, I think you can also submit the pictures there. Whatever, we can also submit the pictures. You can have column for upload pictures. So you submit a form and then you upload images you have to attach to the form.
Okay. That's nice. Awesome. So who I can do something like Google spreadsheet, Google form, where we can pick the data. But for the other ones, maybe I need to talk to the programmers. They might have a better idea also. So let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, let's see how it goes. For the meantime, don't worry. That's not a big issue. That's a small issue. For the meantime, what we should be thinking about is how can we take our token now, the whole of this June, how can we take it to 10 million market cap? We need leaders. We need leaders who are willing to work. We need leaders who know someone. We need leader because I'm telling you what we are getting out from the streets, what the leaders are seeing out there. It gives me sleepless night. Maybe I should interview one person like Bam Odette is from Loom. She's already buying her goods. She received her funds to buy goods today. And Madam Odette, are you here? I want you to tell us, you have been out there doing a lot of work. Tell us what you feel, what you are seeing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you. So can you get me from here?
Yes, 5 on 5, 5 on 5. So you are out there in Loom, and the other day you do your needs assessment. You visited some homes. Tell us a little bit, even though you'll be feeding them today, evening or tomorrow, you already have received the funds already. Tell us a little bit more what you witnessed when you were doing your needs assessment.
The situation here in Loom is really that pathetic. There are people that are really desperate. When I went out, everybody was like, take my family, take my family. I say, no, we're taking from the least privileged.
Right.
So I interview some people, and you go to some homes, like one mother that I visited, and she was even sick at the moment. The situation here, when I will be showing videos, you will see. But today, when I will meet them, there will be a lot of excitement because
Okay.
as I'm talking, I'm in a Zoom meeting. I was trying to arrange the things. I don't know if
Can
you are
you
seeing.
show us so that maybe we can see the things that you have bought and how you plan to distribute them?
Do I
That
know
was
how
so
to
quick.
share screen?
I couldn't imagine. No, just turn your camera and let us see from your camera.
Where do you turn camera? Okay, yeah. Can you see now?
No, we're only seeing by your face.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. I think.
Let me show like this.
Oh yeah, we can see now. We are seeing some. So what's that?
I purchased granola oil,
Vegetable oil.
gari. This is for one person. And then rice.
Wait, how many kilograms
then
of
I was
rice?
still
How many
having some
kilograms of
change
rice is
from the
that?
money you sent. I bought salt. I know we did not talk about salt. One person will be having 1.5 kilos of salt.
Wow.
And then savon.
Okay,
then,
now let's go. Let's go one at a time.
The challenge I have was printing color stickers, but the information is there. And then for them not to forget about it, they were very soon. 5 kilograms of rice.
All right, 5 kg. Okay, is that perfume rice or any kind of rice? Oh, she left us. All right, guys. So we just want you guys to see what we are doing. She'll be feeding like, I don't know how many homes she'll be feeding.
That's perfume rice.
Yeah, perfume rice.
That is perfume rice.
Guys, you can
Vietnam.
see that's perfume rice. All right, we are giving out perfume rice. And she even made some economic, like adding salt. I didn't add salt in her budget, but she squeezed the budget to have salt and Maggi. And each home will have like 5 kg, lots of gari, vegetable oil, what again? Savon, like 4 cubes of savon. 4 cubes of savon can take people even for a month. All right, 4 cubes of savon, like those big savon, 4, because it can take it home for a month, I'm sure. And I'm not a lady, I don't know, but I'm sure. And then yes, so
she added those bowls as well.
and she added bowls. She added bowls.
Those.
Wow, Madame Odette, congratulations. Oh, you are muted, please. You have to unmute. You have to unmute, please. Madame Odette, you have to unmute. I don't know if you can hear us. Try to unmute, let's see. All right, while we're waiting for her to unmute, guys, I don't know. Imagine that we are feeding a home every day. If it's just one home, guys, I don't care if it is one home, to be honest with you. Personally, I don't care about it. I don't know about the others, but I don't care if we have just one home to feed. I was telling the team that we need to feed at least 100 homes a week. I mean, 100 homes a week. That is going to be 300 minimum, 300 homes a month minimum. And that is going to be like 4,000 homes a year. And we want to provide at least 1,000 boreholes, drinkable water in a year from now. At least 1,000. Guys, you can see how this mission, what we can do for communities. If we provide boreholes, water, where people can drink clean water, can be treated. Okay, Madam Odette, you're unmuted now. Can you hear us now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we realized that you added some bowls where you put all those things inside. That is very interesting. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
So tell me, how do you feel now that you have received funds from Feed the World Initiative, and then you have bought those products, and then you want to go and share? How are you feeling about it?
My status have changed automatically. It's not the feeling, the noise. People are now like, you are not sharing food to people. You are not sharing food to people. Right. And you have not given my own.
Okay. So you just have to tell them.
You have not given. Yes, I am telling them.
Right. It's just the beginning, right?
Yes, the thing has just changed my whole status.
Wow. I'm sure you also earn some respect from them right now. You're not like a VIP.
I'm yet to give them. It will be too much. So now
the joy will be too much.
It will take the gods to explain to them now that I lack something. You that are sharing things.
So tell me, what you are sharing, can it take them for at least a month or 2 weeks? Right? Can it take them for at least 2 weeks?
Some families, it can take a week.
Okay.
But to some families, it will not take up to.
Because
a family that
because of the number of people in the house.
Yes.
I see. Awesome. Okay. That's nice. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. But the bow will take a year because even you finish the things, you'll be using the bow.
All right. Okay. That's nice. Tell them every week if we as we keep having funds coming, because right now we are just using but donation, we are using but just reserve funds. But every week, once the donation page is well programmed, every week you'll be doing something like that. You're going to be a hero in your community.
Amen, 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 amen.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yes, I have a question for Madame Odette.
Yeah, you have a question. Go ahead, please.
Madame Odette, do you want to share now, today?
Yes, I will be sharing this evening. Is that my camera is not the best, and I want to take videos when I'm sharing so that I will send them back to the office.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for my teammate to close. She will close around 6 o'clock. She's having a good camera that can take good images. And then we'll go down and share. The people are not living far where I live.
Good, good, good.
Okay, yeah, because of the camera image, I wanted to suggest tomorrow.
Have you heard me?
Yes, yes, we are getting.
Okay, congratulations, Madame Odette. Because of the camera image, I wanted to suggest tomorrow during the day, because we need the images to be so bright so that we can be able to have good pictures on the website, because you are going to be on the website. Congratulations. You'll be the first on the website.
Amen, amen. Feed the world. Yeah.
Yeah, so tomorrow we are sending more funds to other regions tomorrow. Even us here in Douala, they'll be doing our own purchase. This week we are spending like $1,000 this week just for sharing. The whole of this week. We are spending like $1,000 just giving food all over the world. We don't care. We don't care which country you are. We don't care whether you are black, white, whatever. We just want to share. So, guys, we are going to be ambassadors of Feed the World initiative, and we will definitely storm the entire world, show the people that we can still restore dignity. We can still provide people basic necessities. We are not going to wait for World Food Program, UNICEF. Well, if they come to join us, to support us one day, that'll be good news, you know. But trust me, believe me, we are already very much excited with what we are doing, and we want to do it daily. So all of you listening to me right now, be an ambassador in your area. Be an advocate in your area. Be an advocate of Feed the World initiative by telling, as you share, tell the people around you. Tell the people around you to join us, because there's some people that will see you sharing, right? When they see you sharing, tell them that this is Feed the World initiative and more is coming. More is coming. And it's not going to be food. It's going to be water as well, as we're moving forward with fundings. Someone says, feel good. Mr. Mechi said it feels great to take this out. Of course, feels so great. Mr. Mechi is actually in Enugu, precisely in Lagos. I was with him some 2 years back. Thank you so much, sir, for this contribution. We have done similar things like this, and we look forward to do it again. Even I miss the people of Abakaliki. I want to come to Abakaliki and do something to your people. I miss them. And this time we'll do in a grand style. I'm telling you, we'll do in a grand style. Provide them water, provide them food. We will definitely do it. Whatever the case, we'll do it. Thank you so much, sir. All right, Mr. Glassman says, some of us usually have training, some of us already have training centers that we shall be supporting this vision by training those that will need to learn a trade. Thank you so very much, sir. Please, Mr. Glassman, unmute. Tell us a little bit about you and the type of training centers and the type of trade that you think that you can also offer in this community. Maybe you want to unmute and let us hear from you. Guys, we have volunteers already coming. People have training centers. People have trade that they are doing. They can do a lot of things for our communities. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate this contribution. Mr. Glassman, if you are I know you're a very busy person. If you are aware there is no noise, probably you might want to say something. If you are in a less noisy area, maybe you are still busy, I don't know. But he already said it, guys. And he has volunteered his office. In addition to that, Mr. Glassman has volunteered his office in Bamenda. People will be using his office for training, and he has a very big center. I wanted to hear from him. I wanted you guys to hear from him, but he has a very big center where he wants to volunteer. He does something. In fact, just hear his name, Glassman. What do you think he is into? Glasses. He is into glasses. So imagine those homes that we can pick out someone there to learn a trade. Now we have someone who is volunteering. Okay, sir, we can hear you. How are you guys doing today?
No, we are doing great. We are doing great.
I'm glad to have you on board.
We are indoors, Bamenda. Usually Mondays, we are always indoors.
Right. I see.
All right. Yeah. Concerning the trade, I'm a glassman. I do glass and aluminum works.
Wow.
So I'll be offering a trade to those that will be willing to learn this glass and aluminum work.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, this is something that I've been doing since this crisis started. I have a lot of children that I've trained for free.
Maybe you should just tell us the number so that we should know how many you can take per year, or because very soon this thing will make boom and you have a lot of children coming on you. So maybe you work on something and tell us what number you can take. So we'll announce that to the community. Ours is going to be, I don't know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, sir.
Yeah. Also, my wife is into designing. So I was talking with her the other day that with time, I think we'll also have those that we can take, those that will be willing to go into this designing stuff.
Right.
I think this Ankara design, tailoring, in fact, design as a whole, because she does a lot, deco, cake, whatsoever thing that concerns this lady stuff, she's into it and she's doing it perfectly well. So as time goes on, we'll be taking those that will be willing to go into those in that trade to learn.
Awesome.
So that is what we'll be also offering to support this project or this vision. Thank you.
I really appreciate that. And to be added onto that, you have given your office, you have a training center, you have a big office, and you have decided to offer your office for people that want to learn the technical part of our projects, the IT part, like learn how to swap, learn how to sell your coin, learn how to buy online, learn how to convert that to cash. You have decided to offer your office for all these trainings. That is huge, guys. That is so huge. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. We really appreciate that. All right. Guys, what do you think? All right. I'm waiting for Ghana. I'm waiting for Nigeria. I'm waiting for Kenya. I'm waiting for Uganda. I'm waiting for USA. I'm waiting for Canada. What do you guys think? All right. Maybe one last or two contribution before we go. Maybe just tell us what you think about all what is going on here. Who wants to go first? We can unmute so that we hear from you. If you have a contribution, unmute. If you cannot unmute, then probably some of you are shy to talk. Or maybe okay, let's go, Jerry John. Hello, Jerry John.
Yeah, good evening, our leader.
Good evening, sir.
I'm so excited for what I'm seeing so far. The way our madam is happy that now her status changed because of this project that is taking place. I'm so happy. Back in Ghana here, very soon we are also going to start the same thing because we did it before. Follow one guy, Ambassador Michael Agbaka. So I know the areas, I know places that we can pass through families, and we know their needs already. So very soon, at my team, we are going to hit the the field very soon.
Awesome.
So thank you very much for what you guys are doing for the humanity. We are so appreciated. Thank you.
We appreciate that. Thank you so very much, Jerry John. Thank you. Really appreciate that contribution. All right. Okay. If there's any last person, maybe you can unmute. If there's no other person, and then that'll be it. Okay, Mr. Amechi.
Good to have this going on. And it's a very nice one that all of us who are opportune to see it like this would want to do something positive about it all. I strongly believe that with the experience we have had in this very field, we are going to set a very big, I say a very big example, because looking at what we have on the ground and the way it's going to be, we have learned a lot, and using our experience, this is going to be something huge and different. So, and one good thing about it is that it's going to attract more people. Those who have good hearts will definitely jump in. There's no gainsaying about it. What will this be? How is it going to be? No. It's just like a popular saying, if they play, if they show.
Yeah.
As it is playing, he's showing.
Oh, yeah.
So, glad to come across this, and I believe we can do huge, great, bigger things with this.
Of course.
Let me just stop it. Thank you, sir.
Of course, bigger things are coming up. Bigger things are coming up. So, guys, while you are preaching the gospel, doing your needs assessment, keep the eye on the people that love our project. They should buy our token. If you buy a token, you are feeding a home. If you buy a token, you are providing water to a particular community. If you buy this token, you are taking care of a particular sick person. So guys, keep encouraging those with money to buy. We are also looking for those who wish to partner with us with bigger funds without conditions that are going to be of stress. I mean, relaxed conditions. And if you think you can partner with us, make sure that you hit our inbox or write directly from the website, as we look forward for better days ahead. Onto that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for being here. We look forward to have you again tomorrow, same time, for some activities that is going on, as we feel very much excited with this project. All right. Feed the World Initiative is what we have on board, and this is it for today. Bye now. All right, so let me, let's all unmute, all right? So let me give the permission for everyone to unmute. I think everyone should just unmute and say, Feed the World Initiative. Everyone should unmute and say, Feed the World Initiative.
Feed
the World Initiative.
Feed the World Initiative.
Feed the World Initiative.
Feed the World Initiative.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.